Board of Public Works and Safety meeting for Thursday, March 7th, 2024 is now called to order. First on the agenda, we have minute approval from the meeting on February 29th, 2024.
There are no questions or comments. I make a motion to approve the minutes from the meeting from February the 29th, 2024.
I'll second. Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Claims for payment for March 8th, 2024 are in the amount of $157,157.93.
There are no questions or comments. I make a motion to pay claims for payment in the amount of $157,157.93.
Second. Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Payroll claims for payment for March 8th, 2024 are in the amount of $829,348.06.
There are no questions or comments. I make a motion to approve payroll claims for payment in the amount of $829,384.06.
Second. Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. And payroll claims for payment for pension dated March 8th, 2024 are in the amount of $88,575.00.
If there are no questions or comments, I'll make a motion to approve payroll claims for the payment for pension in the amount of $85,000, or is that 88?
88.
$88,575.
Second. Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Next, we have new handicap sign requests and a sidewalk closure. We have Lieutenant Michael Black from the Police Department present to speak on these requests.
Good evening.
Evening.
I have a handicap request for Ruth Mills at 111 South 5th Street to present this evening.
If there are no questions or comments, I make a motion to approve the new handicap sign for 111 South 5th Street.
Second. Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried.
A sidewalk closure request by Brian Ballinger, president of Wiesenhot. He is requesting a sidewalk closure for the renovation of the former BSN building. It's located at 920 and 930 East Main Street. What they're going to be doing is placing a temporary construction fence in front of the building to prevent pedestrians from walking in front of that building. The fence is going to be approximately 6 foot tall and would block the sidewalk adjacent to the building. The work could be conducted in expedited in a order to reopen the sidewalk as soon as possible. My only concern with this was it affecting the solar eclipse visitors coming into town, and Richmond being in that direct path. But he assures me that they're concerned about those pieces of ceramic or tile falling from the building that could actually hit a pedestrian.
Mm-hmm.
So I present that for Mr. Ballinger tonight.
There are no further comments or questions. I'll make a motion to approve the sidewalk closure from March 8th, 2024 to May 10th, 2024 at the former site known as the BSN building.
I'll second. Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have request for contract number 19, 2024 for the rotation contract. And we have purchasing manager Kara No present to speak on this.
Good evening. Christopher's Automotive LLC has requested to be added to the city towing rotation. Contract 19-2023 is attached, and I recommend approval.
There are no further comments or questions. I'll make a motion to approve contract number 19, 2023 to rotation contract.
And I'll second. Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Thank you. Next, we have contract number 36, 2024 with Prestige Property Partners, LLC. We have Cedric James from Code Enforcement present to speak on this contract.
Good afternoon. Attached, you will find contract 36-2024. 7 requests for bids were sent out and 5 were received. The Prestige Property Partners, LLC was winning bid, $600. Fox's Handyman, LLC, $1,800. A1 Property Management, LLC, $1,155. Ramsey's Home Solutions LLC, $2,000, and Red Dog Enterprises was also $2,000. S&M Home Solutions and Green Clean were both unresponsive. And I ask that contract number 36-2024 be approved for the sum of $600 for Prestige Property Partners LLC for the emergency cleanup board and seal of property located at 1548 South 6th Street.
There are no questions or comments. I make a motion to approve contract number 36-2024 to Prestige Property in the amount of not to exceed $600 as the lowest and most responsive bid.
And I'll second. Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Thank you. Next, we have contract number 38-2024 with Dana Brawley doing business as Dana Brawley Art. We have Assistant Police Chief Adam Blanton present to speak on this contract.
Good evening. So we are requesting contract number 38-2024 for Dana Brawley, doing business as Dana Brawley Art, to commission him to paint 2 wall murals in the police department here in the city building. The first mural will be a depiction of the history of the Richmond Police Department from inception to present, including the honoring of our fallen officers. And then additionally, there'll be a mural that is painted in the area of what is known as our honor wall, which claims different insignia and markings of different officers who've come before us to preserve the history of our police department. That amount is for $4,658.
There are no questions or comments. I make a motion to approve contract number 38-2024 to Dana Brawley Art in the amount of not to exceed $4,658 as the lowest and most responsive bid.
And I'll second. Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Thank you. And next, we have addendum number 2 to contract number 148-2023 with Ryan's Flooring Sales and Service. Assistant Chief.
Yes, so addendum number 2 to contract 148-2023 for Ryan's Flooring and Sales is the completion of the rest of the flooring, installation of floating flooring, the vinyl, throughout the police department. The police department is in what we would consider a basement, and therefore, due to the ability and applicability of water being able to come in, we are redoing our floors with something that can withstand that.
There are no comments or questions. I'll make a motion to approve addendum number 2 to the contract of 148-2023 to Ryan's Flooring in the amount of not to exceed $12,441.88.
And I'll second. Motion has been properly made and seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. And we have one miscellaneous item on the agenda, which does not require voting, just to be noted for the minutes. It's a bid opening correction from bids that were opened on February 29th, 2024 for the demolition of 211 South 12th Street and 213 South 12th Street. These included a clerical error for the bidder from B&B Construction of Richmond, Inc. And for the record, the bid should have read as follows. For 211 South 12th Street, $4,999.00. And for 213 South 12th Street, also $4,999.00. And we are now adjourned.